You bringing your kid to court because you know you're going to go to jail?
I got sentenced on felony court.
Knock it off. Knock it off. And go tell them. Just think you can make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back. Speak up again. You're getting 30 more days. I promise you. That's not a threat. It's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I got people saying, you know, I don't care. You know, I ain't ready not to move.
The man brought his child to court, likely hoping to gain sympathy because he knew he was facing jail time after being sentenced for a felony. When the judge told him to stop playing games, the man argued that he wasn't a thief and seemed to challenge the court. The judge warned him that if he continued to speak disrespectfully, he would receive additional jail time. The situation escalated quickly, with the man becoming increasingly agitated. The courtroom fell silent when the man made a shocking statement that stunned everyone, including the judge. Many people don't realize that bringing a child to court to gain leniency can backfire if the judge sees it as manipulation. It can sometimes result in a harsher sentence.
Hilarious Travante Bryant. You will be 716 3361.
Michael Carmen, 734 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Your name?
That area's
What, are you bringing your kid to court because you know you're going to go to jail?
No, Your Honor.
Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing.
Don't play games with me. I don't want people playing games with me.
I don't play any type of.
Listen, you better call somebody and have them come and get that child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, and then we'll call the case. What I'm going to do, I'm not quite sure, but I've seen this little trick before. I mean, I didn't just get here 2 months ago, okay? We'll call somebody to get the child. I'll call the case when we're ready. And I'm telling you, if you leave, you're gonna have a big problem with me. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, as far as his employment status, he, since January of 2024, has been working at Cosmic Comics, both in Livonia and Fraser. Both locations earned $340 a week. He'll lose that job if he has to go to jail. He has been living in Romulus with his girlfriend. They've been together since 2019. They have 2 children together, ages 1 and 7 months. He just made arrangements for her to pick up the 7-month-old. Your Honor, he's not been incarcerated in several years. He does have a pending matter in Wayne County that's set for sentencing next Monday.
Mr. Mohammed, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
You wrote down full restitution on this. I just want you to be aware. This is the B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more. I just want you to be aware that none of the victims are here. Or less than 200, I'm sorry. This he pled the count. Count 2 was dismissed. He pled. Lisa, just confirm that my understanding is correct. It looks like he pled guilty to count 1, which is the 1 year, and count 2 was dismissed. Is that true?
That's correct.
So I just want you to be aware of that.
And Judge, I apologize. Which case is this?
This is Triarius Travante Bryant. It's a B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. It's a 1 year. So I just want you to be aware. I called the names. You're not here. You just put down PSI full restitution, and none of them show. So I'm not going to order any restitution out of this thing.
And Judge, may I ask, does the court send notices to them or?
Yeah, we did send notes.
Okay.
The probation department did when I ordered the pre-sentence report.
So,
Okay.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Carmen?
Yeah, since my client shares, you know, the care and custody of 2 young children, his girlfriend that he lives with. If he's got to go to jail, it's going to be very hard on our young.
The man's lawyer explained that the defendant had been working steadily since January 2024 and had a family that depended on him, including a girlfriend and 2 young children. They emphasized how difficult it would be for the family if he went to jail. However, the man's criminal history was extensive, including previous convictions for motor vehicle violations, domestic issues, retail fraud, and outstanding warrants for assault and theft. Despite the defense's pleas,
That says a lot.
You should think about these things before we go out and steal. I mean, seriously,
I understand.
I don't know if you do or not. I find it a little hard to believe. I mean, you could sit and give me lip service, but you had a RNC motor vehicle in 2021, you had a domestic, where you didn't comply with probation in 22. Conviction was entered on that. You had a retail fraud 23, we're just convicted of felony retail theft in Illinois. We have another case you're bound over to the 33rd, I'm sorry, bound over from here, stealing or retaining without consent a financial transaction device. If that's the case he's going to be sentenced on?
Yes, Your Honor, and there's a sentencing agreement in that case of 2 years probation.
I mean, that's great.
Letting just inform the court.
No, I get it. I'm just telling you, he's got it, bench warrants out of the 34th for assault and battery. Bench warrant out of the 52nd for retail fraud 3. The bench warrant for retail fraud 3 out of Southgate. Retail fraud bench warrant out of the 16th. You up on any of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
I've been taking care of the warrants since I've been out, Your Honor, and
Lisa, can you run his lien again for me, please? This lien is a few days old. Let me just double check.
And my client indicated he's contacted those courts.
You contact.
yes, Your
What do
Honor.
you mean?
I contacted those courts and they told me that I have to turn myself in and schedule it.
Well, you haven't taken care of the warrants then, have you?
No, I have been taking care of some of the warrants, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I have been taking care of a
All
number.
right, I'm gonna just check with her and see. Now you're breaking into cars. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You've been unemployed and then you were working at Fast Splash Car Wash. You collected money on a bridge card. You need to go back and get a GED or a diploma. You need to work harder. I don't know why you're not working. You need to work. That's your decision though. But to go out and support a family by feeding all the time is not the answer.
Your Honor, he is working, and I updated the court on that.
I know you did, but still, this report was just done, right? This report was just, let me just double check this. I ordered the pre-sentence report on March 25th. I'm just telling you that they reported then that he was unemployed for the past 8 months. Why were you unemployed for the 8 months preceding that report?
I wasn't unemployed, Your Honor. I was just helping my baby mother going through the postpartum and dealing with the kids. I was still working,
Well, you told them you were unemployed. Reports being unemployed for the past 8 months.
and I don't know why I put that, and I shouldn't have put that. I've been working since January 2024.
the judge made it clear that the defendant's repeated offenses and attempts to avoid consequences were unacceptable. The man's claim of having a job and family didn't excuse his criminal behavior, especially since stealing a car is a serious crime. The court noted that the victims were not present and that restitution was not ordered at this time. The judge reminded the man that he would be held accountable for his actions and warned him, against further disrespect or attempts to manipulate the court, you need to go back and get your GED or diploma and work harder. The judge said, I don't understand why you're not working, but that is your decision. However, supporting a family by relying on others is not the solution.
All right. Lisa, you don't see any of those other warrants. I think you just answered my question. You don't see any other warrants cleared out of the locations I just mentioned, right?
I'm just running it right now. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
No, I don't see any other warrants.
You don't see what?
I don't see any other warrants.
Well, I'm just saying, see the lien in here, but probation reported open warrants issued to the 37th District Court, 16th, the 28th, the 34th, and the 52-3 District Court. Do you see any of those warrants on his lien now?
No, I just ran it and I do not see any warrants.
Good. All right, well, anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
He did not spend any time in jail on this, correct?
No.
Where's the child now?
She's going around.
I'm sorry,
She's going around.
was your the mother of the child here?
No, she wasn't here. Someone else came and picked her up.
It's supposed to mean like you become a professional thief. 200 fines, 400 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 7.25 and 40 days jail. You'll serve 325 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. I'll let you pay those at the rate of $75 per month. And I will let that start beginning on June the 15th. If you don't have the money at any point, you call the court. I'll be happy to give you an extension. You have 21 days to write it over. 2B 716-3361. Mr. Bryant, you need.
Here is Brian.
Listen. I'm not gonna put up with you yelling and screaming back there anymore. If I have to call you out here again, I'm gonna give you 30 days for contempt on top of the time that I just gave you. 30. You don't get to act like that. I hope you clearly and fully understand me. If you don't, I'm gonna have you out because I would hear you again. And then I'm gonna lock you up for 30 days. And we're gonna do this all day long. You're not gonna make a scene here in the courtroom. That sentencing, if anything, was too light. I'm not playing with you,
How is it too late?
Mr.
I have a judge that I gotta go to felony court. This is district court. I got sentencing on felony court.
Knock it off. Knock it off. And go tell them. You have 5 or 6 felony, you have 5 or 6 theft offenses, you're breaking into people's cars. You just think you could make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back, speak up again, you're getting 30 more days, I promise you, that's not a threat, it's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Good, come here, contempt of court, bring him up.
No, bro.
You're gonna send another.
You're gonna get
I got people saying, I don't care. Be on me. Ain't not the move. Get up. Be on the stop for kill me. Be on me. Run over flat. Flat. Run this shit off. At all. At all. So I got surgery on Monday night. You got fuck on my shit. Oh my man. Stop. Go away. Fuck with me, bro.
All right. Settle down.
You off, man.
Go down.
No, you're gonna get taken, bro. Taste me, Jim. Taste me.
We don't want it. We don't.
Taste me. Stop resisting. Like I got kids that I gotta raise by myself.
You ain't making it any better.
You keep making it seem like I'm just a thief. I gotta prove that I'm
Let's see what you're doing.
I gotta prove
Knock it
it
off.
first.
Knock it off.
Hey, listen to me.
Brian,
Look at this. You're making it twice as bad.
Mr. Brian, go back in the back. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones, except for the initial jail term. One more word, and I'm telling you, you're doing 30 more days.
How many days?
Enough. Enough. Just control yourself.
Okay.
The judge acknowledged that the man was already working and that the board had been updated on that, but noted that the pre-sentencing report, ordered on March 25th, stated he had been unemployed for the past 8 months. When asked about this, the man said he wasn't unemployed, but was helping his baby's mother with postpartum care and the children, and that he was still working. However, he had told others he was unemployed, and the report confirmed that for 8 months. The judge expressed confusion over this inconsistency and said, "You said you've been working since January 2024? Does anyone else feel this story doesn't add up? It's like when someone claims they accidentally walked out of a store with a flat-screen TV. Either he's lying or he's not being honest with the court. I can't imagine why someone would say they were unemployed while..."
Yeah, it's like, oh, ready? Yeah, okay, bro. Go inside, go to the other side. It's real good fathers out here, in real life, bro. And y'all just be locking the fuck up for no reason, bro. I never understood that, bro. But a woman do anything, bro. Don't let her go. She be good. A woman be good, bro. A woman be good, bro.
While actually working, unless that work involved illegal activities. Oh, wait, he was involved in theft, so maybe that explains it. In some states, lying on government forms like unemployment applications can lead to serious consequences, including felony charges and heavy fines. I had a friend who claimed he was unemployed while doing gig work, and he learned the hard way. Not to do that anymore, Lisa. Do you see any of those warrants on the record? I think you just answered my question. There's no evidence of warrants from the locations I mentioned, right? Let me just check again. No, I don't see any other warrants now. Probation did report open warrants from several district courts, but those don't appear here. Did he spend any time in jail on this case? No. Where is the child? Is she here? No.